Hey guys, Yosh44 here, and welcome to the Exoy drawing contest section of this special video I'm making. So yeah, this part is basically, as I announced about a month ago, I gave people a month, I asked them to draw pictures of my character Exoy from Exoy's Wrath, and yeah, so I got 5 results, and so, one thing I want to get out of the way before I start is, now, I only got 5. I know that doesn't seem that many, but it was really hard to pick through, through them all, because, some of them were, they weren't that bad, others were, better, but a lot of them were on the same level, and they were all pretty good. So, thank you for actually drawing them. I wasn't expecting to get that many, but even 5 is a lot for me. So, yeah, thank you, but, yeah, just because, I wanted to make this clear, I'm not trying to be, giving better, chances to people just because they're more of a friend. I know, a lot of these people who drew it were my friends, and, I don't want to just, give it to people just because they're my friends. You know what I mean? But so I ranked it in my opinion of what is the best. I'm sorry if you didn't rank it higher or if you're not first, second, or third. I know there's only 5, but I'm sorry if you don't make it higher. Maybe if you can next event or something I do, maybe you'll do better. I'm sorry, but yeah. So before we start, one more thing. I will be ranking it by how good it's drawn and how original it is. Because I did say don't do it the exact same pose, and I know nobody did it, and thank you for following the rules. But I just find some better than others. So yeah. Now I'll start by ranking 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, and then I'll announce the reward. I know. So here we go. Let's just get into this. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have Eltraz's Exoy drawing. So, here it is. This is Eltraz's drawing. Now, there is a reason why I put it all the way down at number 5. I actually did have a hard time deciding between this and a few others, but I ultimately decided that it had to go down here. I mean, it does have a unique design, I'll tell you that, because, Eltraz has a series called Code Eltraz, I'm pretty sure, and this is the version of Exoy, that one half of Exoy, basically, and he's showing my half, from Exoy's Wrath, I think. But yeah, I like that it's unique. It's a pretty good, unique idea, but the thing is, it just doesn't look right. It's not bad, but the color, it's more pinkish, and his arm is weird. I don't know if that's just because it's his version, but I like it, but either way, it's still a little bit weird. It's not straight enough. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of detail, but I'll tell you that it's a unique idea. It's a unique idea. I really like it, and like I said earlier, I'm sorry that it wasn't higher up, Ultras. But I had to decide between a lot, and I did say that I couldn't decide and give a better advantage just because you're my friend, because you're one of my best friends. But I'm sorry, that's number 5. Thank you for the drawing anyways. It's really good. So yeah, on to number 4. So, coming in at the number 4 spot, we have the Epic Dinosaur / Invader Kevin's Exoy drawing. So here it is. So yeah, now here's some reasons why I put it at number 4 instead of higher up, 3, 2, and 1. So, it is pretty good. I like it. The colors are exactly alike. I like it a lot. It actually has a sort of unique, shape. But the thing is, it looks. I'm trying not to be so strict, but it is very difficult to decide which ones how it was going to be ranked. But I ultimately decided that this was going to be number 4 because it looks. I told everyone not to do it the exact same pose as Exoy, and like I said, well, Kevin actually didn't do it exactly like the pose, but it does kind of resemble it. I know I'm being a bit strict, but yeah, it's just like it looks a lot like the original pose. Like he's looking directly forward, and I know the previous one, Eltraz's, was like that too, but it's just that this isn't that bad. It's pretty decent. The lines are straight, pretty good. I like the way his arms are shaped, all that. But the only thing I have complaining about it is like, it looks a lot like the same, and there isn't much. Well, there is detail, but it's just not like there's not much to it. It's pretty good though. I actually like it. Really good. But yeah, that's one of the reasons. That's pretty much the only reason why it's down at number 4. Like I said before, I'm sorry, but we're gonna get on to the next one. So let's go to number 3. So, coming in at the number 3 spot, we have Super Jude / Jude's Animations and More's Exoy drawing. So here it is. So yeah, it's not super low in the ranks, but it's not high, like really high. So the reason it's at number 3 spot is there's like one or two reasons, there's a few, but pretty much let's start with the positives. So I do enjoy how it's not the same pose, and it actually does have some shadowing, and you see how like it's shooting a beam. I like that. That's what I was kind of looking for, where like it was like a different scenario. Like it looked different. It had different elements. Like, you know what I mean, right? And it looks just like he's shooting something. That's pretty cool. That's really interesting. And I'm looking for that, and that was pretty good. And I like how there was more detail than the others. Not that the others were bad or anything. I just find this a little better. Now let's go back. Let's go with some negatives. There isn't really negatives, but really like there's pretty much like a few. So one thing I don't like about this, and it's not completely bad, but it's that his arm, like the right arm, the hammer arm, it's just that it looks a little off. You know what I mean? Like it looks weird, like small, deformed, whatever you want to call it. It just all the colors are pretty good. But it's a little pink. Whatever. I'm not gonna complain about that, but it's pretty good. But there's only a few differences. I like his angry expression and his red eyes. It's not bad, but it's not extremely good. Like really, 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 really good. But it's decent. It's decent. So yeah. Thank you, Super Jude. I really appreciate this. Sorry that you didn't get higher on the list. I know. Please don't be mad at me. But yep, like I said. It can't just be it's only my opinion. I'm sorry if you didn't make it, but yep, thank you for your drawing. Let's go on to number 2. So, coming in at number 2, we have Michael Studios' Exoy drawing. So, here it is. Alright, so we are getting pretty high in the ranks. We're only one away from number 1. But yeah, let me give some reasons on why this one's higher than others. Because I know you might be thinking it's a strange choice for number 2. But let me explain. So, now, this is actually number 2 because it's pretty unique. Not that the other ones weren't, but I find this really unique. Like, now, it's a completely different form. Like, they're like fighting. Exoy is like kneeling. He's fighting basically, and like it's in a different art style, which is pretty good. A lot of them were, but I really enjoyed this one. It's something with the art style, and I know that I was complaining about the colors earlier, but this one just appealed to me. The colors, I really like it. I love how it's implemented and like created. It just looks pretty interesting. So there's not really a lot to say. I know it looks like the lines are intersecting and stuff, but I just like their expressions and how they were drawn and the colors. I know it's not how. I know that a lot of people went to pick this as number 2, but I really like it. I'm sorry if like you are mad about like not getting to a higher rank if you're another person, but yeah, not much more to say. I really love it. Great job. Thank you very much. On to the next one. number 1. So, before I mention number 1 and reveal it, I would like to thank everybody who participated in this event. All of your drawings were really good. I liked them a lot. I'm sorry that you didn't get on number 1, but, you know, only one person can be at number 1. But yes, thank you. You all put your best efforts in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, but let's get to number 1 here. Without further ado, let's reveal number 1. Drum roll, please. That's right, guys. Sabian and Pal's Animations Exoy Drawing is number 1. So yeah, the reason I find this the best and ranking this number 1 is look at it. It's great. Look at this. So the first reason is I love the shadowing and just how the lines are straight. It's really good. I'm not trying to offend anybody because they didn't get number 1, but I'm exaggerating. But yeah, this is awesome. There's shadowing, a lot of detail. There's blood. I like blood. Yeah, I know that's weird to say, but yeah, that's awesome. And yeah, there's it says Exoy. I forget what that says in Japanese. But yeah, this is really good. I like this a lot. I know other people are gonna be mad because it's not as good as you might not think it's others. But you know, this was just my opinion, and to me, they're all really good, and I appreciate them because everybody put in their best efforts, and they were kind enough to submit it for this event, this contest. So yeah, thank you all. These are all really great. I'm still sorry if you didn't get any, if you wanted to be higher on the list, but it was just my opinion. But yeah, so yep. So yeah, that was the contest. Right now I'm gonna throw up a leaderboard on who got first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. There you go. And yeah, that's basically the entire thing. I just wanted to thank you for one more time for all the drawings. They're very good, even though some people got lower. They're all really, really, really good. Thank you. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you guys getting me to 300 subscribers. It means a lot because I've been doing this for years, grinding out videos for literally days, and yeah, I finally reached another milestone. So thank you so much, you guys. You don't know what it means to me. It really does. Thank you. But yeah, that's basically the video, and, yeah, well, this is Yoshi4, signing off. Bye.